Okay, here we go with the weekly updates. I had to take a week off. It was just too damn hot. I haven't been able to get out here much. But this is where I planted the potatoes. Followed it up with the corn planting. As you can see, the tassels are starting to come, but everything is so dry, and I soaked this the other day. I'll have to wet it again tonight. It's doing really good. It's up almost chest high. And you see the leaves are curling here. Just doesn't like this drought we're in. We haven't had hardly any rain in all summer. This corn over here I did for my onions is coming along. It's like 10 days behind this. And I watered this yesterday. Doesn't look as bad as dry as this does. Kale's surviving it. The zucchini and squash plants here are almost all dead from bug damage. Still got a lot. We've got a lot in the house we can't keep up, and I picked a few of these squash plants. There's still some coming. Green beans need to be picked today. I don't know if I'll get to it or not. Some days, sometimes life throws curveballs at you, so need to be picked. I just don't know if I have. I've been fighting the woodchuck over here. He keeps digging holes, so I'm gonna cover this whole walkway area here with chain link fence. So when he digs under my fence, and he's been digging under here, you'll get a surprise. Looks like I'll get several butternut squash. And this corn over here looks about ready. I see one ear here where has kernels showing. I don't know what happened. I'll pick a couple today to see if they're what they're up to. Yeah, I had some break off. It's not always a bed of roses gardening. This one feels ready. I spent a lot of time in the berry patch because I spent all day in there yesterday. Well, I got tomatoes over here we've been harvesting. I tried to grow carrots in here. They're just not germinating in this. And getting a lot of jalapeno peppers. They're doing really great. They like this hot weather. This vine I killed there. So there's a lot of peppers underneath. We use a lot of them. So I'll take you into the berry patch. And we're picked half a bucket of tomatoes the other day. I still see some more in there. This I spent the whole day in here because it had gotten out of control. Cutting back all of the old stuff that already had berries on, and this is all the new stuff. You can see where I talked before about cutting it off and getting all this new growth here, and each one of these will set out blossoms, and it'll really develop. Some are further developed than others. See here, I cut this off here, and here's all the side shoots coming out, and these are what the new shoots this year are called primocanes, and then this will be next year. This will be what they call floricanes, after one winter. So, and they'll push again from the tips down. They'll push next spring, next June. Like we just got a crop. I still got a few more things in there to cut out. I've been adding new wires. This one here, you see I didn't clip, so you can see what's got. That's what you get. Here I just recently clipped. It's starting to come out here. Here's one I clipped. As you can see, it's clipped off. It's putting new shoots out everywhere. So, same thing here. This is one I clipped off, and new shoots everywhere. And these will all blossom out and start filling in. I got a problem on this one down here because it's going up through the nets, and that's where I had problems last year with them going through, and the birds ate holes in the nets. So I might have to prune that one back some more. Here's another one. Look, these berries will be ready in a few weeks. Probably next week. Here's one here that's ready. So once the new growth starts, and my peas are doing really good. They've been drying out. I've been soaking them in here. They're trying to develop peas while they're, so you get pods that are just basically flat, nothing in them yet. The gold raspberries are coming. There's a couple gold raspberries here. I picked a dozen of them yesterday, so I'm trying to get them all up in between the wires. There's still one down there. I've got to add another board in here with a third wire. Some of them are falling down before they get up high. But you couldn't even walk through here yesterday. Now I can walk through here. See, I'm getting blossoms here. And these are berries that they'll be ready tomorrow, these here. So added some more wires just for more places to put these clips on that I hold them on with and support them so wind don't change them. And you can see some of these, they haven't got accustomed to their leaves turning upright. And I soaked these down yesterday for a while. I got soaker hoses on these so it's easier to turn them on. But I spent a lot of time in here weeding. As you can see, the gold raspberries, these are everberries, so they come up and start pushing berries out right away. They'll push berries up all right up till frost. I'll get all these berries, and next year, in the earlier in the season, I'll get off this year's new wood will be next year's old wood. So I get an early crop on last year's new wood, and then I'll get a crop of next year's new wood. So you kind of, with everberries, you get kind of like two flushes. As you can see down there, I'm getting a little flush. That's all from this year's, which will give me next year's too. So I've done a lot of weeding in here and thinning out. And same in here. Sometimes you gotta just cut stuff away. You can't be too friendly in it. As you can see, look at the berries I'm gonna have in there. Next year, this will all be loaded with berries. I'll be coming out here and picking gallons every day. So, or every other day. Usually I give it every other day. I pick them hard, but now with the netting, it's helping, because birds just really go after them raspberries. But as you can see here, they pick right through it. So I got to come back in and do some sowing. And blueberries, I'm giving them a shot of soil acidifier. I bought some today. I got to get out here. Raspberries are doing good, but you know, you can see all the leaf curl. And that's after I soaked them yesterday. I watered them. So some more. These are everberries at this end, so still getting strawberries here. And this plant here looks like it's almost all but dead. And then I see a couple new shoots, so I'm gonna put a little extra acidifier on that, some on here. And if this one don't make it, I'll replace it next year. So these all need a shot of something, so I'm gonna give them some acidifier. And that's about the end of my update. Like I say, I've been working in here pretty hard. It got ahead of me for 2 weeks. It was just too hot to come out here. And the drought's really, as you can see, some berries just dried up. Just dried up. But back out here now, it's cooled down a little bit, so. Okay, that's the end of the video today. Subscribe and like if you like the video.